Hello everyone, and welcome back to Automotive History through Diecast. Today we have the new vintage racing set and the new Mopar 5-pack. I didn't find the Silverado pack yet, but you know, just like the Nissan sets were super popular and you couldn't find them anywhere, and now I see them everywhere, so eventually I'll find it. Alright, to start with the vintage, we have this custom Datsun 240Z. Looks really nice in orange and white with the 24 gumball. And then we have a 69 Mustang Boss 302 in yellow with the hockey stripes and the blacked out roof. Very vintage racing look. I think this one is my favorite one in the set. The 62 Corvette. Just a very sharp casting with the gray and the blue and the 6 gumball. Now this set only has 5, there is no 6, so there is no, is there a chase, is there not a chase? There's only 5 cars. So here's the custom Ford Maverick in black and red. And then the last one in the set, which is this Toyota 2000 GT, which is a really cool looking car. We'll open those all up, take a closer look at them. And then in this Mopar 5 set, you have your Daytona, your Challenger, your little red wagon, or Red Express, the older Challenger, and a Viper. So we'll open these all up, take a good look at them, talk about them. Alright, let me pause you. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So it's kind of been an ongoing conversation about what this Silver Series is, or what it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. All I know is the only one in this one that has a metal base is the yellow Mustang. But I will tell you that these decos are a lot nicer than a regular mainline. So that's nice. It looks like they're doing a little more with these wheels to make them look a little more realistic, even though they're still plastic. So obviously, you know, silver's somewhere in between is the best I can come up with. But this is a really cool casting with the Datsun on the back, exhaust tip, nice 4-spoke wheels. I really like the way this one came out. Next, we got the 2000 GT. I think this is a super cool car. At first glance, you'd probably think it was like a Ferrari or something if you didn't know what it was. But this is a really sharp car, and I've never seen one. Don't know much about them, but I think it looks really cool. I like the convertible better, even though that wasn't really a real car. They had to make it just for the 007. Next, we have the Maverick. Any car in all black looks good, I think. I like the X's on the headlights, traditional touring car racing look. We get taillights, lots of tampos. These rims are a little different because they're blacked out. They're hard to see, but it looks like they're the same 4 spokes that was on the 240. Just not chromed. Very cool looking car. And then, like I said, the Mustang's the only one that's metal on metal. Love the stance of this car. I think they hit it perfectly with that front diffuser. If you ever watch vintage touring car racing, you'll see a lot of these. This was a very popular car in that series. The most they could have was a 302 motor to make them all even in the racing series. It was very close racing in this series. A lot of technical passing in the corners. That's what IMSA has turned into today, basically. But yeah, I really like this car. I think it turned out nice. Next is my favorite in the set, this Corvette. The lines on it are just perfect. Proportions are perfect. I like how they have cutouts on the rims now. That definitely makes them look more real. But yeah, all around, this is probably my favorite one. Alright, now we go to the Mopar set. Here is that little red Express. Just like the Purple Passion, I don't know why you'd put a color in the name and then make other colors, but that's just one of my little quirks, I guess. But yeah, this is a nice looking truck. Probably could have done without the blue window, but you know. But yeah, cool looking, nice to add to the collection. This next one, I love this car in the hardtop, but for some reason I cannot get over it in the convertible. I think it's the slant of the windshield that just doesn't look right to me. It's slanted so much, I don't see how they could put a roof light on and have someone sitting there. But, you know, to each their own. This is a nice color combination with the orange and the silver, with the white Hemi stripe breaking it up. I probably would have liked a little bit bigger back wheels to not sit so far in the fenders, but that's kind of how it was stock. Being a big Hot Wheels fan, I am more about like a souped up look. So, but this is pretty cool. And then we have the newer one. Beautiful Mopar graphics with the blue rims that match. Missing rear tampos, but that's okay. Just a nice looking, almost like a drift car looking one. And then this is the last body style of the Viper. It's nice looking. I just think they squared off. It almost makes the back end look a little cartoonish. I know it's like that in real life, but not to this extreme. But yeah, this is a cool car. In real life, they're amazing cars. I mean, they're like the Corvette. They're a supercar at under 100,000. So yeah, these are really cool cars in real life. They made the bottom of the chassis look like carbon fiber, which is pretty cool. And then last but not least, and my favorite one, I'm glad to add another one to my collection, is this Dodge Daytona. I like the casting with the same size tires better than these big ones in the back, but this is all we have now. We don't have that other casting. But yeah, anything with a big wing on the back on these Dodges I love. I love how they put the Daytona broadcast like banner across the back, and it's a beautiful ride, just like the chase car in the first set of this vintage racing. So glad to add this to my many Superbirds. Alright, that's the episode I got for today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.